all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome back to Math with Miss Burko. Right now, pause this video. Go grab a piece of paper, go grab a pencil, draw two good-sized rectangles so you can follow along with my notes, and then click play. Welcome back. Let's get started. We have been learning about area and perimeter this week. Today, we are only focusing on area. Friendly reminder, area asks us to figure out the space inside of this shape. This is a quadrilateral. It has four sides. And right now, what do we know about the sides of a quadrilateral? From our very first little chat about quadrilaterals, we know that opposite sides are the same length. So check it out. If this side is 10 units, this side, is also 10 units. I wrote a little U just so we can keep moving forward, but remember, labels are very important. Now, if this side is 6 units, this side is also 6 units. And what we already talked about is when we are solving for area, we treat this shape like an array where we multiply. We're going to take this 10 and we're going to multiply it by this 6 to get our area. 10 times 6 is 60 square. Units squared. That's a fancy way of writing squared. If that's confusing, you can write out squared. No worries. But what happens if this number is so big we cannot multiply? We don't want any math headaches. No. There's a solution. There's something we can do. So check it out. I know that the number 10 is made up of a lot of different numbers. Like, for example, 1 plus 9 makes 10, 2 plus 8 makes 10, 6 plus 4 makes 10. So instead of dealing with a super big number, come on and take a closer look at what we're going to do next. I'm going to move my computer so you can see what is happening. Feel free to take some notes, write down questions, write down any ideas, comment on the video. So let's make a list of how we can make 10. We can do 1 plus 9. We can do 2 plus 8. 3 plus 7, the list goes on and on. I'm going to choose 4 plus 6 because they're nice and even numbers. I don't know about you, but I like even numbers. They don't scare me as much. Now, I know that 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I'm going to cut this rectangle right here. And this line is 4 units, and then this line is 6 units long. So right here, this is the length. By the way, this is the width. Yay. Okay, see if you can make an observation what we do with the length and width for area, and comment below. Okay, so now our next job is we have to find the area of this space right here. Now I know that this length is 4 units and this length is 6 units. We multiply them together. That's how we find out our area. 4 times 6 is 24 units squared. Sweet. Now, let's do the same thing on the bottom. We know that this is 6 units here because 4 plus 6 is 10 units. So now I'm taking 6 times 6 to get the area for this spot. 6 times 6 is 36. Dun, 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 dun. So now what we are going to do is we need to find the area of this entire shape. We know the area of this side is 24 units squared. We know the area of this side is 36 units squared. So now we have to take this area and this area and add them together. So let's do that. 24 plus 36. 4 plus 6 is 10. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 3 is 60. Oh, you probably can't see 60. Let's double check our answer by finding the area of this entire thing by taking this 10 and this 6 and multiplying them together. 10 times 6 is 60. So our answers match. 16 units squared is our area. Okay. I hope you were paying attention because guess what? We are going to do the same thing, the same process with this other shape just so we can make sure we really get it. Because the next video that we're going to watch, well, I'll make, you'll watch. Ooh, it's a doozy. I hope you're following along. It'll only get a little trickier. Not if you're paying attention. So if I tell you that the length of this side is 12 units and the length of this side is 5 units. Ugh. 12 is a terrible big number to multiply with. You know what? I'd rather use some easier numbers. I know that 6 plus 6 is 12. Easy peasy. So you know what? I'm going to cut the shape right down the middle because remember, if 6 plus 6 is 12, that's half. So we gotta kind of make sure our line represents what we're doing. We don't want to get crazy. See how the 4 area is smaller than the 6 area? 4 is a smaller number. 6 and 6, same number. I tried to make this look as even as I could. So now this is 6 units, and this is 6 units long. Now if this side is 5 units, what do you think this side is? Right now, I want you to write it down. Great, 5 units. Woo, my marker is crazy. Okay, 5 units. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to find the area of this shape and add it with the area of this shape to find the entire area. I know this seems like a lot of work, but guess what? You're going to run into some wild shapes, and this is going to make it easier. So stick with it. We're almost done. Now, the first thing you have to do is take this 5, multiply it with this 6. 5 times 6 is 30. So 30 units squared. I wrote my fancy 2 for squared. You can write the word. Is the area of this side, and 6 times 5. Oh, look it, we made it so easy for ourselves. We only had to do the math once. How cool. All right, so if this is 30 units squared and this is 30 units squared, what are we going to do with these two areas in order to find the area of this entire shape? And I'll give you a clue. We are not multiplying. In fact, we are adding because they're together. This is a plus sign. I don't know if you can tell. So we're going to take this 30 and this 30 and let's add it together on our own and then compare our answers. And you'll see if you got what I got. Ready, set, go. I hope you have your units labeled. I got 60 units squared. Now, let's check our math. Let's take this length, this entire length, and this width, length times width, and see if we get 60. So 12 times 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 6, 60. Dun 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 dun. We are geniuses. We did it. We figured it out. Now watch the next video to see what we're going to do with all this knowledge. See you next time.